See, this is the one part of the stream I really hope doesn't get Twitch flags. Because we're at the end, man. We're at here. We've got 78 of you guys left who have made it. And no fault of anyone else. It's just like time zones and shit all fucked up. And this is just like the ending. It's just like... I just wish, you know, I hope everyone gets to experience a little bit of Scatman John's life. You wouldn't normally get it. You know, everyone should just straight up just listen to the fucking record. Papa, y'all. Oh.
You're wishing that you're home of the American dream, who wasn't on a smoke and exhaust. I love you, desperado, and all I got to say is to let me know that you're really lost.
What the fuck are you even talking about, Scatman John? I mean, we don't know what he was talking about if we just remain in silence, and maybe we should. Like, that's real truth. Never thought of it that way. You think so? It's when he does that fast triplety shit. Like, that's the one that's the shit that really gets me going. What a gem, man. What a gem. There's a bunch of that have been here for the whole stream. Yeah, I mean, Scatman John's for everybody, but for anybody that's been here for the whole time, like I know a bunch of the mods have been, I'm sure more than a few of you have been here for the whole thing. But we've really earned Scatman, John. We've really earned the whole record. There we go. God, the grand finale. You gonna pay me to make a video essay about Scatman? You know, I don't need to do that. I would just do that on my own. I'm a big Scatman John proponent. This is powerful. Oh, look at this. That's cool. You get distracted by Scatman and forget we're actually building fun Lego. The way that they did this kind of curved piece, and then these two little hinges here, and then we get, look at this, we get a new shape. I love shapes. I love me some shapes. And new fun shapes, I'm always deeply about. A message to you. As a matter of fact, nothing holds you back. If the Scatman can do it, brother, so can you. I'm the Scatman. Just a nice positive message. Just real wholesome. Very cool. Oh my god, what's going on right now? What is this? Oh. Where's this cat? Oh, yeah! Holy fuck! We did the melody. God, I love it. We did the melody. I hope everyone in chat, and I'm sure you guys all do, appreciate the gravity of what's happening right now. Is that we're on our fucking 18 or hour 19. 18 or 19 of building Lego on a Saturday night, and I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's 11. It's quarter after 11 for me on a Saturday night. We're building a giant Lego set, and we're listening to fucking Scatman John's magnum opus in its entirety, and just having a good time doing it. It was great. You're appreciating before he gets muted? Yeah, probably. Although maybe not. Who knows? I would be interested to see the statistics, the analytics of the parts of the chat that were muted, like what music I was playing. Because it seemed like I kind of skimmed through it yesterday to just see kind of how the quality was and everything. And for the most part, like, everything was up. There were only a few moments where I was just scrolling, like, skimming through it, and okay. where it was, like, totally muted. Oh, did I freak this up? Oh, I did freak it up. It's this guy. Oh, so good. Oh, was there another leveling of this? There was another leveling of this. Alright, got this. Too easy, mate. Too easy. We're all listening to the same shit, right? We're all in this together. Holy fuck. Give your balls a tug, Scatman! It's that shit. That's the stuff that absolutely slays me. Like, it sounds like the most fake saxophone ever during that part. It sounds like the most like Casio keyboard, fucking saxophone patch 001. Probably fucking is. So is he saying someone's got to be the hero? Fucking hope he is. Oh, damn, dude.
Just look at me, it's plain to see it's obvious. You must agree I'm everything you'll ever want to be. I take my fame as serious as any pop star can. I'm a leader and an icon and a revolution man. I'm starting.
A leader and an icon and a revolution man. That's what you want, that's what it is. I don't know what that means. What's one of my favorite songs to play? Ooh. Favorite songs to play. I enjoy all of them. What the most cop-out answer I could possibly give? Typhoon Turnpike, Hidden Potential is always a great time. Cause there's lots of dumb bass solos and shit in there. Ooh. All Night Forever is really fun. All Night Forever, I think, is one of my favorite. Overall, is like a song that we've done, and to play the bass part's really fun. I mean, it's basically like it's the Thriller formula, right? So it's the verses are very, very low key and syncopated. It's the same kind of riff, and then it kind of pops off in the chorus and gets very funky, and I get to do a lot of cool shit in there. That one's a lot of fun to play. All Night Forever, and then obviously the big ending section is really good too. Favorite song off Return to Wherever? Ooh. Probably Under the Sun or Cosmic Tides, Solar Shore. We named it at the end and we don't play it, so I can never remember exactly what it's called. It was just called Scoopin' when we were doing it. That was the working title until we finished. But Scoopin' is very fun. I love that song. And I would love to play it. It's like, although funny enough, like those two songs, I think we've done like polls on like social media and stuff of like asking you guys like what's your favorite songs from Return to Wherever, and those songs were up there, and they're just not in a set because we can't. There's only so much time. There's only so much time, guys. If we could play a fucking 4-hour concert to play all that shit, it would be amazing. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way, and you gotta cut some shit. And it doesn't mean we're never gonna play it. It just means that we're not playing that. But they were very, very fun. Some of my Under the Sun, honestly. That's like our booking agent's favorite song too, and he's always like, "Hey, dude, like, when are you gonna fucking play Under the Sun?" I mean, you can persuade me all you want. It's not. I'm on board for it. I also understand why we can't. Or not that we can't, it's just we don't at this juncture. But there's lots of songs. I'm immensely proud of everything we've ever done, and I love everything we've done. Say the same thing twice, dumbass. Yeah. No, I'm very happy with all the shit we've ever put out. And sorry, it's kind of hard to keep a train of thought with Scatman dropping some serious fucking business happening in my ear. Yeah, hopefully there's a time and place where we can play a lot of that shit. But there's a lot of factors that go into making a set. If it was guilty pleasure songs the whole time, it would probably be a very different set. Yeah, never say never. There's songs off the new record too that like I'm so excited for, and I know that they won't be in the set, which kills me. Yeah, I'm proud of all that shit. I'm a very big believer in when you work on records and in music and art. Yeah, basically in anything artistic or anything creative. As a creative person, not that I'm probably a particularly creative person, but in art in general, it's to not have any like kind of regrets. You can make music or you can make art and look back on it later and be like, damn, I wish I had changed this or I wish I had changed that. And yeah, there's certain circumstances where that's true. I feel like people should be happy with just letting whatever you do artistically just exist in that point in time and space, you know? That's why I never understand when there's bands and artists, and I mean, I understand why. I feel like it's a lot of times it's like record label or it's people, producers wanting to like make something so sellable and so perfect, you know, to fit in this perfect formula. But like when artists just make an album and they just do it in the time and space that they were doing it, and you know, you don't work on it forever. You just like get an idea out there, do your best with what you have at that point, and then just move on and then start creating something else. I don't think I could ever play in a band that would spend like 3 years on a fucking album. And maybe that's a detriment to me, and maybe that's could be a reason why, like, you know, maybe I'll never be a part of an album that sells a fucking 10 million billion fucking copies of whatever. I don't care about that. But I feel like, yeah, if you're, you know, everything we've done not even quickly, like it's not rushed, none of it's rushed. It's just like do an album, do what you want, make your art, put it out there, go do the next one, you know, just keep it rolling. Can we get a sampling sometime? A really lofty dono goal. I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe there's a message before that. What do you mean a sampling? Where's the piece at? Where's the piece in there? Look for your cute little corner piece. Oh, no. You're not getting that. No. Wait patiently. You'll get your sample, you'll get your teaser when we're ready to give you the teaser. Which will be sooner than later, I'm sure. No, you'll get it when you get it. I have timelines, I have deadlines I want to keep. If I gotta move them, I gotta move them. But we'll leave it at this. We're working on some good shit. Yeah, you're not gonna get anything that's not none of the demo shit. It's just rough anyway. Okay, we're looking good in here. Every now and again, I just have to remember that we're listening to the Scatman John record. Mumbo Jambo. Oh, everything changes. So nice. Yeah. But no, you'll get a teaser probably pretty soon. Couple months, you'll get one. But that's good. It's I say this with everything. It's the best thing we've ever done. So.
I've been checking out the structure of all I have done. It ain't what I expected, but it's what I've become. The stress I created from the lie of my game is not on the contract signed to my name. Spoke to a prophet who was bored with the job. Keep singing and dancing, he be telling the mob. As soon as you're elected, you're gonna be rejected. All you got is the moment. Cause everything changes.
Everything changes.
Cause everything changes.
Oh, alrighty.
I'm sitting on an anthill here at the top. My head's become so small and I expect it to pop. I'm looking for a whole
Alright, we're gonna do one final quick little break here, I think. We still got some Scatman left, but yeah. Scatman, we got half a bag. Oh, no audio. Oh shit, there it is. Sorry about that. Hit the button, nothing happened. You literally didn't miss anything except me giggling at Scatman John. There we go. We're back. Yay, we're back. Yay. We got it. Life is for living in the moment. Alright, you guys can cut me some slack for fucking that up. We're on... God, we're getting close. Fucking again, 9-hour stream. This is not what I thought. When I was building off camera today, I was like... Or yesterday, I was like, well, we're not going to build too much. And I saw the bags and I was like... No, I'm going to do 2. I'm just going to finish the bottom. And that'll be fine because we don't want to... we don't want you guys to miss out on too much, you know? This is for you guys. I just wanted to make sure we were done at a half decent time, and it turns out that rewind the album. You guys should just be listening to this album anyway. I'm not gonna rewind. You missed 10 seconds of Scatman John. I think this goes in here. Gotta move this. We're mounting a piece. We're mounting a piece. Be very fucking gentle, bud. Because I knocked off one piece already, and I don't know where the fuck it goes. Everything changes. We're gonna find out where that missing piece went. We're mounting this. So we built this so far. This is another like greebly kind of front part. So I think this technically is the handle where you pick it up. Oh my god. I'm not even gonna try right now. I can't even try because it's so heavy. I'm gonna wait until we're actually finished building before I destroy it. Come on, get in there, Flatnose. Look at that. You guys see that? Oh, the piece right here. So we just got this one more. There's one more little piece left.
Imagine a land of love.
Or a Cassiopeia record? Down upstroke, I think.
Where everybody's equal.
7 hours and more on years. I'm assuming that's a burn on me, but you're probably right.
Magical places. You don't have to look.
Yeah, big dumb beautiful idiot years. Okay. Now the trick is to move it without fucking anything up. Before it was so easy, I could see so many technical pieces. And then we move it back. We're back.
The Society of Scatland is composed of very
God, Scatman John, dropping so much knowledge.
political corruption, class distinction, war, and all the other stuff that goes on.
All the other stuff that goes on.
Everyone is equal in Scatland. Everyone is equal. Everyone is equal.
Wanna know where the inspiration for Lady World comes from? It's fucking just Scatland. Scatland with just a little bit less scatting. And more ladies.
There is only love and happiness in Scatland. Hatred and resentment, well, that's unheard of.
That's unheard of. Oh, it's great. How long does it take us to make a record? Well, we usually do one a year. And from the time, I mean, the thing is that, like, everyone's always writing, you know, kind of on their own schedule. But from the time we do our writing retreat to the time that the album comes out, it's usually, it's less than 6 months. Turner Wherever we did, we went writing in the middle of January, and that came out in June. I feel like the timeline will be very similar for this. Usually 6 months-ish. I don't know what that lyric meant. Yeah, about 6 months. But you gotta take into account that about a month of that is just it's the manufacturing side of the record. So 5. We've done albums in less time, depending on how much material we have. Fairly quick though. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. My feet hurt a little bit. I actually haven't sat down throughout this whole build. This build. The other one I was like standing up and sitting down. This one has been straight standing, and it is reminding me of when I used to work at a coffee shop and would do 8 or 9 hour shifts on my feet all day. It's been a while since I've had to do that. So I feel it in the heels of my feet. Hopefully that answers your question a little bit. No, well during the breaks I've been doing that's why I've been taking like a bunch of breaks is it's literally for me to just get up and kind of move around the room and walk around and hydrate and just do that. Just make sure I don't get cramped up. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Oh, so beautiful, Scatman John. That's what the breaks are for. For me, they're for you, but they're mostly for me.
In celebration of the world of Scatland. Good night.
Oh, and that's it. I thought we would get the whole album done before we were finished. But that's the...
And now, for all of you children...
Oh, hey, Louie, never mind. We still got some,
here's
still got
some jazz from Scatland.
some jazz from Scatland. There we go. There we go. There's a two-piece. Oh. The active bass line. Very active. There we go. Tree, fire, where's my friend? Here we go. Jesus Christ. God, he's going for it. Biggest fuck up on stage? Usually we have a fuck up. It is a technical error. Something with the computer or something like that. Crappiest job. Crappiest job I ever did. If you're talking about what's this? Roller skates. One of these. The crappiest, most like useless job I ever worked. When I moved to Toronto and couldn't get a job, Lord Phobos and I worked at it was like the Cirque du Soleil horse show called like Odessa or Odysseia or something like that. I don't know what the fuck it was called. And we both worked that job because it was the only way we could get. And basically our job was to rip people's tickets and sweep popcorn. So that's not necessarily a crappy job. I mean, it was stupid because it took us an hour and a half to get there. You'd work for 6 hours and then you'd make minimum wage and go home, which was, I mean, that was technically crappy, but it wasn't hard. It wasn't difficult. hunting for one piece. Where are you? Okay. That wasn't a. That was a dumb job. It was crappy, I guess, because like it was so far away for so little money. So the time to work ratio was really stupid. I'll tell you the hardest job I ever had to work. Have I tried rolling my Lego pieces? I don't know what that means. The hardest job I ever worked was I was a laborer for bricklayers. And an uncle is a bricklayer. Oh, the thing just died. Oh my god, Bluetooth speaker just gave out. Oh my goodness. It's alright, we're gonna remedy that right now. I have another speaker. Will it work? This Bluetooth speaker, I got a second one. It's got a really bad track record with cooperating with me. It's got life. Oh, I can't believe the Bose Mini Soundlink finally shit the bed on this. Pretty impressive though. Oh. Whoa! It works! Okay, well that shit works. Yeah, it was, this wasn't the crappiest job. I mean, it kind of was. It was really difficult. I was a bricklayer's assistant for my uncle's company, and it was just tough. It was very laborious. It was lugging bricks up and down, scaffolding for the bricklayers to use, and mixing the bricklayer cement, the mortar, to go up and down. So I would be, if I wasn't mixing and creating cement, I'd be lugging up trays of bricks in this. It's like you take like a dozen bricks or 14 or 16 bricks up, two hands in these things that kind of pinch the bricks together and go up, and you climb scaffolding. And I hate heights. Heights are my least favorite thing. So literally be hauling up tons of heavy bricks up this rickety fucking scaffolding to give to the bricklayers, and I did it for a whole summer, and it was intense. But I was very thankful for the job and my uncle, and paid me well and stuff like that, and I definitely got in good shape doing that kind of job out in the sun. But it was rough. Honestly, the thing that bothered me the most, besides having to get up really early in the morning to do it, was the heights. That was like the biggest thing. And you'd think doing that over a whole summer that you would kind of get over your fear of heights, but it did not. No, not a chance. Still horribly afraid of heights, and I hated that part of it so much. But it's good. I think it's good to work those real, manly man is not the way to describe it, but the real like laborer kind of jobs, like really get in there, get your hands dirty, cut your, rip your clothes, get yourself dirty, like, cut your shit up, like, to do that. It's obviously not for everybody, but like I'm very glad I did it. I'm happy that I did do it, and it was my uncle too, so it's not like he was mean to me or whatever. He didn't give me any special treatment because I was his nephew, but it was tough. It definitely gave me perspective on what it meant to do that job, which I think is important. I think it's important to kind of get that experience. Serving anyone that has worked in the food industry, that's a huge one too. Very different, but that's anyone that has worked in the food industry and stuff like that. That's a job I think a lot of people should do, because you really you don't know what goes into it until you've done it. Damn, I can't believe that was Scatman's World. Let's just go. Let's do this. Let's go to this playlist. Let's go to this fun playlist. Front Blood Funk. Going up to the CN Tower. I did go up the CN Tower actually. I went up because my my dad came to visit me. Well, a few times he came to Toronto to visit. He really wanted to go, and I had no interest in going. But because he wanted to go, he'd never been in Toronto, so it was a big. No, it's like this goofy tourist thing. Oh yeah, go up to CN Tower. And we went up and stuck. And if anyone who's ever been at the CN Tower before knows that. Sorry, I'm doing something inside the room. Hopefully you guys can hear that story. Can you hear the story? Yeah, anyone that's been to the CN Tower knows that they have the big, the glass floor. And literally the very first thing my dad did when he got to the top of the CN Tower and got to the glass floor was wait until some kids or whoever was standing on the glass floor, and he went and jumped. He started jumping up and down, which I thought was fucking funny. So I have done the CN Tower. I didn't like it. I would never do that walk. That, what do they call it? That sky walk, where they put you in some fun jumpsuit and strap you in and let you walk around. Fuck that, man. Fuck that shit. Sounds like no fun to me at all. My Sunday, my brain. Oh, we got another one of the pieces. These same fun shapes that were on the last time. Doing the band that I meet first. I think I met them all around the same time. The guy who I became buds with first was Dr. Sung and I. StarCraft 2 had just come out. It was still in the beta. And I didn't even have a computer that could play it, but I had a friend of mine whose computer could run it. And I had gotten a key. I had gotten a beta key from somewhere and installed it and just kind of was like, dude, when you're at work, like, tell me when you're at work and I'm just going to come to your house and play. And the only people that I even remotely knew, I don't even remember exactly. I'd met them, but like, someone was like, yeah, so-and-so has StarCraft. Because we went to the same college. So-and-so was playing StarCraft, and I added them up. And I was like, yeah, we kind of know each other, but like, do you just want to play some StarCraft too? And that's how Dr. Sung and I became like buddies. Was just, and he's really competitive, and like so am I at that game. So it would just be like hours and hours of just trying to smash each other into pieces at StarCraft 2. Yeah, so StarCraft 2 is the reason why I play in this band. Which is fun, which is so happy, it's so cool that we listen to we listen to the StarCraft soundtrack as friends today. Very fun. Get the little harmony. Oh, Marcus Miller, fuck me up, bud. In my brain. In my brain. Ever Volf EP? My first car, I think. I really like that one. Or Fugue State, I think. They're great. Volpac's great. I've been introduced to someone showed me a really good friend of mine had showed me Volpac like so long before, like way before they even remotely started to blow up. And I remember like sitting listening. He's like, "Hey man, you'd really like this band." I can't remember how he found them. He was really into jam bands and stuff, so like he found them that way. I was listening and I was like, "Oh man, these guys are fucking great." Like, bass players doing a lot of fun shit, and like I brought it to the dudes and I was like, "Oh man, check out this like weird band from fucking Michigan that no one knows." And we were jamming on that shit for a long time, and then they fucking blew the fuck up, which is awesome because they're very talented and very smart, and I love seeing their just the way that they've taken advantage of the internet and new media and YouTube and like really running with it in a way that's for that kind of music. Like I feel like no one's kind of done it. Yeah, I think they're great. Big Ballpark fan. But my first car, I think, was like that was the one that I was really into. Are you planning on doing something like Phobos with Patreon? No. Not right now. That's not necessarily. I'm never gonna do it. I think if I did something like that, I would probably just do Instagram videos of me jamming on something as opposed to like breaking it down and kind of doing it note for note. And there's a few reasons for it. The big reasons that like that's a lot of work. What Phobos does is amazing, and anyone that likes playing guitar and is interested should absolutely subscribe to his Patreon because it's great. He's way more set up to do that. The other reason why I wouldn't instinctually go and try and do that is just I don't necessarily play the same thing exactly more than once. That's just I grew up playing in improvisational bands, and I just don't play like that. I don't. You'd be hard pressed to find, even from show to show, me playing the exact same thing note for note, night to night. It just wouldn't happen. I grew up playing jazz and studying jazz and spending a lot of time improvising, and that's like that part of music that brings me a lot of joy is getting to do that over and over. So to be fair, yeah, to be totally honest, it would be a lot of work because I don't even remember what I played on those records. I mean, I know the chord changes and I know all that shit, but I don't remember note for note what I did. And when I play live, it's different every night. So for me to kind of try and break it down note for note, whereas Phobos is very rigid in his parts, and especially in his solos, and his solos are incredible, and they're like so well crafted. And he's the opposite, where it's like a solo, he will really take the time and craft this very something that has a lot of intent, and like there's nothing is off the cuff. Everything is like the notes you're hearing are there for a reason. That's why he's the best musician in the band. But that's not how I play. So for me to do a Patreon thing like that just wouldn't fly. Which is why, like I said, I would rather do almost like just play songs on just play over my own tracks on Instagram and just jam on it and have fun with it. And just be like, here's another way to play this part. And you can see more or less what I'm doing. Let's see. More of a noodler? That's not noodling, dude. It's just, I mean, it's a little bit of noodling. It's just, it's just improv. It's just the kind of, that's how I play music. I mean, I'm sure a lot of it is noodly, but it's less about being noodly and more of just that's how I play. That's how I get to how to express myself. Seems like fucking up its own ass, but that's what makes me happy playing, is having that little bit of spontaneity. Still doing my job, still playing bass lines that hold the song down and make the song whole, but like not necessarily doing the same fill every single time. Right? Because as a musician, you always want to, push boundaries, try something a little new, stretch it. And I'm very thankful that every day I get to play in a band that does that. Y'all played on SP's cover albums. Releasing our own? Maybe. We thought about it. But I think because we've done so many with NSP, it's almost... Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch I would like to do, but I feel like we're so just into our own music that we're making that we get to do that. And then in the live show, we get to do some covers. But yeah, the cover albums they're interesting. They're a whole other beast. And the best covers I find are the ones that you really get to take it in a whole new direction. You get to reharmonize stuff. You really get to not necessarily just do the same song. Some songs you can't though. There's a lot of those on the NSP cover records. There's a lot of tunes that are very straight ahead for that reason. There's just certain shit you can't fuck with. Like there's no way to do it, to do the song justice and to do it just, you can't do it. Certain shit like Rush, Africa was like that. There's a bunch of songs where it's like, and we tried, like no lack of trying. We tried to make covers, unique and new, and sometimes you can't. So I'm honestly just very happy and proud of all the NSP stuff we've done. And twerp cover record it'd be fun. It'd be fun as fuck to do. Because we've done, many covers in our time. We got many more. But where's this going? Oh, we need one more piece here. We need this long piece. Give me that long piece. Yeah, no plan. Basically, the answer to your question is no plans in the immediate future to do a twerp cover record. Oh, I'm so glad we got Shaka Khan. Oh, Rufus. Technically Rufus. Has Lord Phobos ever had a ghost pepper? No, man. He shrivels up at the thought of a fucking Tabasco sauce, boy. He's not a spicy boy. Not his jam. Thinking of covering cats. I learned that song, that Rum Tum. God, I can never remember the name of that stupid cat's name. I just googled it. Rum Tum Tugger. I did learn that bass line from that song. Like as soon as I got home, I was like, "That's a funky bass line. I'm gonna learn that." When I started playing bass, 15. How does it feel to be the only other speaking member of the band? I just am sorry for you guys that Out of 4 morons, you only get to hear 2 idiots talk, I guess. Oh, we got wide open brick, baby! Brick! Mmm. Phobos doesn't need to. He doesn't need to speak. You get to see his dance, his interpretive dance. That speaks volumes. Way more than words could ever convey, right? What is this? We're back in the funk, and I ain't even mad. I ain't mad. Oh. Wide open, baby. Most influential bass player? I would say Louis Johnson is way up there. Louis Johnson for slap, for thumping. Bernard Edwards for, in terms of writing and creating and just feel. And I'm not gonna stumble boy Paul McCartney. Like, he was a huge bass influence growing up. One of the greatest bass players, very underwritten. Not even in the funk, just pop, just like great. People that don't appreciate Paul McCartney are, in my opinion, fucking morons. People that sell him short. So, like, melodically, like, can't touch him. So good. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, we attaching on this? Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at this. Yeah. A lot of great bass players out there. You take a little bit from everybody. But those 3, I think, are very high up there. Abe Laboriel. I mean, there's a ton of dudes. We like to wiggle. Everybody likes to wiggle. Who doesn't love a good wiggle? You make me want to wiggle. The Brother Justin song. Oh, feel the power of this, huh? Feel that thumb? Listen to that thumb work. Thumb work and flute. Give me a better combination, bud. I fucking dare you. Having a remorse for destroying Boa's home planet. Oh man, don't dwell on the past. Move on. Don't dwell on the past. It's not gonna do you any good. Move on, man. It's wide open. Oh. God, so good. Gift me this. Fuck me up, Rick.